The hospital waiting room was filled with silence, broken only by the faint hum of a wall clock. Warisha paced back and forth, her face pale and her eyes restless. Her phone vibrated. She grabbed it instantly. "Hello, Elder Papa," she whispered, her voice trembling. "How is Riz now?" There was a heavy pause before Elder Papa spoke. "He isn't fine at all, child. Only your prayers can save him now. Pray that God grants him health." Warisha gritted her teeth and hung up. Daniel, who had been watching her from the corner, approached cautiously. "Madam Warisha," he said, his tone laced with suspicion, "you seem worried. Something wrong?" Warisha shot him a glare. "Why do you care, Daniel?" "Leave me alone," Daniel smirked. "You've always been like this. Arrogant, proud of your wealth, thinking the world revolves around you." Her anger flared. "You know nothing about me," she snapped. "You think I'm arrogant? I'm just misunderstood." Meanwhile, in another part of the hospital, Wahaj and Shifa sat together, their hands clasped tightly. The doctor entered, his expression calm but hopeful. "Mr. Wahaj," he began, "your prayers have been answered. Riz's condition is improving. The poison's effects are subsiding." Wahaj let out a shaky breath, tears welling up in his eyes. "Thank you, God," he whispered. "Doctor, can I see him?" The doctor nodded. "Yes, but we'll need to keep him here a while longer for further observation. His recovery is nothing short of a miracle." Wahaj and Shifa rushed to see their son, tears of relief streaming down their faces. But Warisha, who had overheard everything from a distance, stood frozen, her nails dug into her palms as her mind raced. "How?" she muttered under her breath. "How can this be? He was supposed to die. Why do they always win?" Back at home, Warisha locked herself in her room. The darkness of the night seemed to mirror her turmoil. She stared at a broken mirror on the wall, her reflection distorted and eerie. "Mama," she whispered, her voice cracking. "Why does fate always favor them? I tried so hard to ruin Wahaj's happiness. I gave everything to see them suffer, but they always survive. Why?" Tears streamed down her face. Soon her sadness twisted into fury. "No," she hissed, "I won't lose again. This isn't over." A few days later, the truth came to light. Wahaj stood in the center of the living room, holding his son protectively. The air was tense as the family gathered around. "Warisha," Wahaj said, his voice firm but filled with pain. "I trusted you despite everything, but you crossed every limit this time." Warisha feigned ignorance. "What are you talking about, Wahaj?" she asked, her tone laced with mock innocence. Wahaj pulled out his phone and played a video. It showed Warisha conspiring with a shady doctor, instructing him to mix poison into Riz's milk. "You wanted to kill my child," Wahaj said, his voice trembling with anger. Warisha's face turned pale. "Lies!" she screamed. "This is all a lie. That man is framing me." Elder Papa stepped forward, his voice thunderous. "Enough, Warisha. Your actions speak for themselves. You've disgraced this family for the last time." Warisha fell to her knees, her defenses crumbling. "Yes," she screamed. "I did it. I wanted him gone. I wanted all of you to suffer like I have." Her confession hung in the air like a dark cloud. The family looked on in shock, their hearts heavy with betrayal. Warisha retreated to her room, consumed by despair. She spoke to the emptiness, imagining her mother's presence. "I tried, Mama," she sobbed. "I tried so hard to ruin them, but no matter what I do, they always win, and I'm left alone. Again." Her tears fell onto the cold floor, but as the sound of laughter from Wahaj's family echoed in the distance, her expression hardened. "This isn't the end," she whispered, her voice cold and determined. "I'll rise again. I'll destroy them all. I'll win this time, no matter what." As the night deepened, Warisha sat alone in the darkness, her mind plotting her next move, her heart burning with vengeance.